Any debt?
I think it's around 17K.
How you feeling?
Questioning how fast I can save with also paying off this stuff.
What do you have in savings?
Cash, none.
You don't have to be completely miserable. I feel pretty good about this. Alright, so this guy is almost 30 years old. He's working full time and feels like he's stuck in a loop. There's a good amount of cash coming in, but the debt isn't going down and the savings never seems to be growing. So in this video, we dive deep into a situation and build an actual plan to help get him unstuck and maybe help you do the same. Unless you're just here because you're nosy and want to see a real person's finances and none of that fake social media bullshit. Anyway, enjoy. How old are you?
29.
Oh, you're getting pretty close to that dirty 30, huh?
Yeah, getting serious.
What are we making each month after tax?
6K.
Any debt?
So I have a car, which is like 13, and then like a personal loan with some credit cards. So I think it's around 17K.
And that's a car, credit card, and personal loan. Can I get the interest rates for those?
I don't have those at hand.
How about the dollar amounts? Can I get the dollar amounts? What was the auto loan at?
Like 13?
Okay. When did you get this car?
2020 or 2019.
What's the balance on the credit card?
It's like 3 of them, but it's only like maybe 700 total.
So we'll assume 25% there. What's the personal loan at?
It's at 3,000
Do you know the rate for that, or when did you take this one out?
last year.
Okay, so it's probably going to be like, let's say 8%, maybe more. What are your expenses each month?
It's a little under 4K a month. The car, the insurance, and bills.
That's just the essentials, right?
Yeah.
Can we just be aggressive and say 4K?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. What do you have in savings?
I have a 401k and an Acorns account.
How about
So I think
just cash savings?
cash? None.
And then assets. Now we can have like 401k, Roth IRA, HSA.
I think it's about like 6K.
You're 29 years old. You make $6,000 per month after tax. You have $17,000 in debt. That is a mix of an auto loan, credit card, and a personal loan. Your expenses are about $4,000 per month. You have zero in savings and $6,000 in assets. What do you do for work? This is a great income.
I do pool service.
How long you do that for?
About 6 years now.
What were you doing before that?
Just job to job, in and out, Baskin Robbins. I was working at a warehouse before.
And this is your own business?
I just started doing my own business recently, but it's my girlfriend's dad had got me into it.
Beside that, let's jump into some of the essentials here. So emergency fund for your situation, the ideal scenario is going to be 24,000. Don't panic. We'll do it step by step here. So ideal is 24K. That's going to be 6 months of expenses, essential expenses. We can start small by doing 1 month, 4,000, and then we can shoot for 3 months, and then we can shoot for something longer. But the very first thing is to try and get this sooner than later. Just a month's worth of expenses. You can even, if you want, do $1,000, $2,000. I just want something in there. So when something does come up in life, car repair, something unexpected, we don't go a little further into debt. We can at least have something there for a tiny safety net. Now, the consumer debt. How are you currently tackling this $17,000 worth of debt?
So the credit cards are going to be done by the end of this year. And then, next I want to do the personal loan. Once I get done with that, I want to start paying maybe double payments for my auto loan so I can get it done. So it should be done like in 2 years, but I'm trying to get it done though first.
Okay, that's a great plan. That's exactly what I was going to say. So we start with ideally, in my opinion, the highest interest rate debt first, which is also the lowest. So it kind of works out this way. And then after that, we move to the personal loan and then the auto loan. Now, what percentage of your income can you comfortably put towards that? If your expenses are 4,000 at the top end, doesn't include having fun. You have about 2,000 left over. How much are you spending per month on just discretionary stuff? Having fun, going out to dinner?
Maybe like 200-300. This depends, I guess, month to month.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. You can be as aggressive as you want. You can be miserable just on rice and beans, or you can have a little bit of leeway here.
Yeah, I live with my girlfriend and we have 2 kids. So she handles a lot of cooking, groceries, stuff like that, and I handle more of the bigger bills.
Okay.
So she's going to school. She's a manager at Starbucks.
Again, it's kind of preference. Some people, they're going to be super aggressive. Others, they're going to have a little bit of flexibility, so they're not absolutely miserable as they're getting out of debt.
Yeah, because we don't do much. Honestly, we're just focused on school and work and stuff. So like we go out to eat, movies, might go shopping every now and then, but like we don't even do that much now since we have the kids.
Perfect.
Most of the stuff is spent on the kids.
What exactly are we spending on? Just curious.
It's just the clothes, shoes, just toys and stuff. I guess you can say another like 300.
Yeah, I mean, if we can thrift shop there, hand-me-downs, just to get you some leeway temporarily. So let's say $300 per month for fun, and then that leaves us with the leftover, which is about $1,700, looks like.
Well, with work, I do drive a lot, so I end up spending like 400 in gas.
Yeah, what do you drive?
A Tacoma?
Oh, yeah, you kind of have to because of your job. You have all the equipment.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, okay. I was talking to a student, a 20-year-old student, like a week or two ago. He was spending $500 on gas just to go to school. I'm like, brother, we got to get rid of that truck. Like, there's no reason for it. But in your situation, it's kind of your business, right?
Yeah, it's the business, man.
So then we have to deduct about 500 here. Let's just be really aggressive. Let's just say all you can contribute each month is about $1,000. If we can cut in other places, I recommend it. If we can find ways to increase the income without stressing too much, even better. Number one, let's get your savings up to at least 1,000. Let's just get 1K. Continue making minimum payments on all of your debt. Don't skip payments.
I think I can do a K next month and then still make like $100 payments to, it's like 3 credit cards that I have.
So this $4,500, it includes living expenses, gas, groceries, and minimum payments on the truck, the credit cards, and the personal loan.
Trying to pay off the credit cards faster, so I'm paying more than the minimum.
So we're gonna do at least 1K in savings. Let's build that up. Continue making minimum payments. Don't do any extra payments right now until you have at least 1K in savings. Let's bump this number up to 1K. Number two, we're gonna pay off the credit card, and you should be able to do that in about a month. Number three, we are going to tackle the personal loan. And with the loan, you have 3,000. If we're able to pay about 1,000 per month, this will be, I'm just gonna be kind of aggressive here. You'll have it paid off in about 4 months. Lastly is the truck. Truck is 13,000. You'll have this paid off in about 1 year and let's just say like 3 months. So the total is going to be a year and 7, 8, 9 months. Let's just say in under 2 years. That's pretty reasonable. What are your thoughts so far?
It's honestly what I've been shooting for. So that's why I've been trying to get the credit cards paid off first. But I was kind of thinking, I don't know if I should save first for the credit cards, but it is a good point where
there are studies that show just having something in savings is going to boost your happiness. So we have a plan for the debt. I feel really good about that. Now, retirement, we can't really talk about yet. Once this is all paid off, you can come back and we can have a separate conversation. But generally speaking, you are 30. We ideally, according to Fidelity, we want about 1 times your salary by age 30. So you're going to be behind. It's fine. You're going to have plenty of time to catch up. Find ways to get your income up, get your expenses. The thing about expenses, people hyper focus on, hey, I'm going to cut out the coffee and this and the ChatGPT. That's fine. I'd say invert that, focus on the highest expenses, but there's only so much you can cut, right? You have kids, you want to enjoy your life a little bit now, right? But people underestimate their earning potential. So if you can find ways to get this beefed up.
So my girlfriend's going to finish her nursing school in, I think, a year and a half. So once she finishes that, I already have an in with her dad in terms of like getting more clientele for the pool service. So I'm going to try to just break off for the company that I do work for and then just go full time for myself. It's a little scary jump. That's why I haven't done it yet. Because my girlfriend's still at school. She's doing Starbucks and everything. I want her to focus on her school. So I just staying with the steady income of the company that I work for, but also like slowly growing my side of it as well.
That sounds great. You know, it's so simple to fall into the loop of make money, spend it, repeat. And before you know it, you're in debt or you have no cash. I'd say the 2 main mistakes he made were not properly tracking his finances and not automating his savings and investments. Because when people see money in their checking account, they're more likely to spend it. But if the money is automatically moved out of sight into either a Roth IRA, 401k, high yield savings, it's typically a different story. Also, this guy has 2 kids and it's time for him to lock in. Just like it's time for you to open your Roth IRA here.